Let's do it. Hello, wrestling world, and welcome to Wrestling on the Rise, where we talk anything and everything wrestling. I'm your host, Rich Michaels, and on this episode, we got some highlights from SKM Promotions live pro wrestling in Hagersville, and we also talk WWE versus the Bullet Club, and also SmackDown Live news, ROH and WCPW news. We also have results of last episode's What Moves You and a new matchup that might break your spine. We'll also give you some events that's happening this month here in Ontario. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Here it is, SKM Promotions live pro wrestling in Hagersville. it's time for What Moves You. Last episode's matchup was my favorite moments in wrestling, and it was another close one with 43%. The NWO formation had the most votes. So thank you to everybody who voted. I honestly, truly appreciate it. So this episode, I hope nobody has back pain because this episode move is the Spine Buster. And the contenders are the King of Kings, Triple H, the Animal, Batista, Double A, Arn Anderson, Farouk, aka Ron Simmons. So remember to vote in the comments below or on Twitter and Instagram at Wrestling on the One, and you could also vote on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Wrestling on the Rise. For those of you who don't know what WCPW is, What Culture Pro Wrestling is a UK-based promotion that gave us the Pro Wrestling World Cup and much more. They've been around for only a year, and now they're relaunching under the new name of Defiant Wrestling, with Stu Bennett, which is Wade Barrett, as their general manager. WCPW's final pay-per-view, Refuse to Lose, happened earlier this week. So, Ring of Honor has done what most thought was the impossible. They signed ROH champ Cody Rhodes to the most lucrative contract in Ring of Honor history. He is no longer a free agent. Congratulations, Cody. Now you got the contract, and all you have left is to get your last name back. Tag team wrestling in the WWE has been on a decline the past 8 years, but two teams that are arguably the best teams in WWE right now have changed everything. The Usos and the New Day had battles and wars that are Match of the Year candidates. But this weekend on October 8th at the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view Hell in a Cell, they end it all inside the Devil's Playground. That's right, the conclusion to this epic rivalry ends inside Hell in a Cell. Whoa. When I think of the outcome of this match, only two words come to mind: pain and blood. Well, that's three words, but because of the and, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm sure everybody has heard about the ongoing war between WWE and the Bullet Club. WWE has tried everything in their power to shut down the Bullet Club by even signing two of their leaders, two key members, and also giving them 2 cease and desist orders. The first one being it for the suck it crotch chop, and the second one for the 2 sweet hand gestures. If you heard my latest podcast, you know how I feel about this situation. But if you didn't, you should know this: WWE will not win because Bullet Club is too big and too strong for defeat. Plus, once you're Bullet Club for life. So, here's some events that's happening in the month of October. Barry Wrestling's Indie-rific is on October 14th at 49 Ferris Lane in Barrie. And then for Absolute Wrestling Entertainment, Absolute Awe is on October 15th at the Royal Canadian Legion Hall 58 in Hamilton. And for CROSSFIRE Wrestling, Rose City Riot 2 is on October 21st at 1100 Niagara Street in Welland. And then No Limits Wrestling is on October 28th at the Christopher Hall in Hamilton. And for Lucha T.O., Lucha de los Muertos is on October 29th at Lee's Palace in Toronto. And for Smash Wrestling, Metal Gear Smash is on October 29th at the Opera House in Toronto. So that's it for this episode. So make sure everybody votes for what moves you in the comments below or on Twitter and Instagram at Wrestling on the One. And you could also vote on Facebook at facebook.com/Wrestling on the Rise. And you could also check out our podcast that comes out every Friday on Spreaker or on SoundCloud. That's it, guys. So I'll see you next week. Peace.